Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. I noticed yesterday that some of you are experiencing really heavy energies right now, like feeling tired, feeling like you don't want to do much, or maybe feeling even a certain pain and maybe you feel like you've been working on yourself for the whole year, but right now you feel like nothing is paying off. And I wanted to make a video about it. Be careful with the present energies right now. So we can experience currently really heavy energies. Firstly, because of all the confusion and everything that is happening on the world. And I want to send love to everyone for all the countries which are experiencing hard restrictions right now. For some countries right now can be quite stressful, so I'm sending love to you. And I want to say to you, never let yourself to be victimized by circumstances. Whatever we are going through, there's always another way. And the current energy can be really heavy. Firstly, because of all the confusion, and then because of all the paradigm shifts. The perceptions of many people are changing. Many people are upgrading their state of consciousness right now. Many people are shifting their beliefs because we can see that most of our old beliefs are clearly not working. They're not beneficial for our evolution. That's also the reason why I'm sharing today a painting, the moment of transformation. At the end you will see a beautiful butterfly emerging out of a caterpillar, which is a symbol of transformation. So I want to remind you that a miracle is on its way big enough to shift your entire life for the better. And when we're experiencing this kind of heavy energies, it's actually a natural part of the process. You know, sometimes we feel like we are victims of any kind of circumstances. We are victims of the energy, or there's a certain entity, or there's a God which is punishing us. But it's actually more like a dysfunction of our minds. At those times, we truly need to be clear of how we choose to perceive what is happening. This is really important. How we choose to perceive what is happening. Because as soon as we become aware, like what we are perceiving, we recognize that whatever we are perceiving, we are letting enter into our minds. So if we choose to perceive something negative, we are letting that negative energy entering into our minds. It starts programming our brain, triggering new synaptic connections, and we'll feel the emotion of that energy, of this information. So many people can feel stressed out, many people can feel afraid, many people can feel that intense internal anger. Because what is happening is not natural. Of course it's not natural, but it's part of the evolution. It's part of the evolution, so it kinda is natural. But it's truly hard to understand it that way. So let's say it's not natural what is happening, but it's important for the evolution. So right now we need to understand that ups and downs are part of the oneness. Ups and downs are part of the oneness. And when you feel like you're overthinking about everything, go outside for the walk and just observe the movement around you. So what will happen? As soon as we start observing the movement around us, we become more present. We focus on the details, and details can only exist in the present moment. We see the movement of the branches on the trees. We see the movement of clouds in the sky. Maybe you can see a movement of a river. Or maybe you can see the movement of cars if you're in the city, or movement of people which are walking through the city. Do not analyze it and do not judge anything. Just observe. And you will see that more you're paying attention to those small details around you, more present you become. And how to sense that you are becoming more present, you will experience a greater energy within your body. So as soon as we experience that greater energy, we feel more connected with all that happening. We feel more connected with that life which is constantly moving and circulating. As soon as we get more connected with that flow, with that movement, we disconnect ourselves from all those fields of information which were blocking us in order to thrive, in order to be our greatest version. So as soon as we recognize that it's a truly beautiful process, it's a truly beautiful movement, there's a lot of beauty around us, we sense it, we become even more aware of it, and we recognize, well, that's the meaning of life. That's the meaning of life. I was so much lost in all the thinking, but every time when I'm overthinking, I just feel bad about it. So be careful when you fall into that cloud of overthinking, or when you got caught up in that cloud of overthinking, because when we caught ourselves in that cloud of overthinking, it's truly hard to stop it. So we step into a prison where it's almost impossible to escape from it. It's impossible to stop all that overthinking. We will always find more reason why we should think, why we should worry, why we should be afraid. And that's where we awaken or give a birth to a state of victimization. So be careful with that, because when there's a lot of those heavy energies present, as right now, it's not a bad thing. That heavy energy is not a bad thing. It is actually because the energy is cleansing all the garbage and all the bad things which we don't need. There's so much heavy energy right now. It's an energy which is cleansing all the things which are not serving us anymore. So just be aware that you will not stay in that cloud of all the possible negative overthinking. And as I mentioned before, if you want to free yourself from that, you truly need to become more present. If you want to become more present, just become more aware. And if you want to become more aware, you can use your 5 senses to become more aware. Like, you can just look around you and just touch things. Maybe you can grab a phone, maybe you're holding your phone in your hands and it is associating you with all the apps, all the things that you're doing on it, but just observe the form of it and how it feels in your hand, and then grab some other things. Maybe you can find a pencil and just observe it. Just look at it and touch it, and I don't know, maybe you can smell something about it. And go on and see the colors, see the reflection of light, see the source of light, from where the light is coming into the room. Of course, the source can be the sun, but maybe there's a cloudy sky, so you can't see the sun, but the light is still going through the clouds. And maybe there needs to be a window, or there's a light in the room. How can you sense the light? Do you feel maybe a warm feeling? Maybe you can feel a touch of the light on your skin. Or maybe there's a warm air in the room, or if you're outside, you can maybe sense a gentle wind on your skin or in your hair, or maybe there's a winter around you and you can smell it, you can feel it. Just thinking about it and seeing all those details, all that beauty we recognize that we become so present that suddenly we are not thinking about anymore what is happening in the world, what that person said to us yesterday, and what we need to do tomorrow. We become present, we become conscious. That's what it means to become conscious. But those are only 5 senses that we are using right now, or even 4 at least, if we are not tasting anything. But what about the 6th sense, the intuition? It will get activated when you become more conscious. So when we become present, you see, now we are not thinking anymore. So you become more aware of your inner world. What is happening within you? Well, I sense more energy. I feel that beautiful sensation in my body. Oh, it feels great. Why I'm not doing it more often? Right? Why I'm not doing it more often? And suddenly, you experience that gentle voice, which is telling you what can you do next. Maybe there's a sense of inspiration. Maybe there's a sense or an urge. You feel an urge to create something, to do something, to write something, to maybe take a photo of something, or maybe go for a walk, go for a run, do a yoga, do a meditation, do a breath workout, or read a book, or call that friend, or whatever it is. That's where we activate intuition. Or sometimes we activate our imagination, depends of what you like the most. Maybe you are more artistic person and you experience more ideas when you become present. That's how we actually activate that or open that channel of creativity. Many times people are asking me like, how do you get so many ideas? And usually I say, I don't know how to not get them, because usually I'm hurrying on the painting because I have so many new ideas. So we can learn to open that channel for creative inspiration, because as soon as we open that channel, same as I mentioned in the previous video, the universe recognizes while you're doing something and it gives you ideas. And of course you receive only the ideas which you are able to express. So when you receive a certain idea or a certain vision or a certain inspiring thought or whatever, you've received it because you have enough strength, enough knowledge, enough wisdom, enough experiences to make it happen. Or if you feel that you don't have enough of experiences, you're able to learn or to teach yourself to make it happen. You have the capacity to make it happen. Always remember that. So be careful with those heavy energies right now, because they can easily pull you into that state of survival, state of being a victim. You will not stay there forever. You just need to be aware that it's a process of transformation. So if you're feeling the lack of energy, if you're feeling truly tired, also pay attention to your sleep, because by the quality of our sleep, we can raise a lot of energy. We can truly recharge our bodies and we will feel better. Just a great quality of sleep can change a lot. Then take care of your mind. Like I said at the beginning, what are you perceiving is what are you letting enter into your mind. And whatever is entering into your mind starts controlling your mind. So if you let to perceive something beautiful, the beauty will start inspiring your mind. That's beautiful. But if you're perceiving something negative, all that negative energy will start manipulating your mind. So be careful with that. And when it comes to your spirit, your soul, nurture it with practices and methods and awareness which gives you life. Like for some people, yoga can be truly beneficial, truly powerful. For others, it can be a meditation. For some people, it can be like combination of all different ancient practices. For some people, it's painting. I love to paint, but I also need like working out, and I love to do yoga as well. I feel like I need a combination of all of that, because if I'm sitting too much behind of the canvas, I need to stretch my body because it feels great. So know yourself better. And if you want to know yourself better, you need to pay more attention to yourself. Why we're so stressed out? Because of the external world, but we don't even know ourselves. Right? We are complaining and thinking and observing so much what is happening outside of us. But how many of us truly know ourselves? There's so much unknown dimensions of ourselves. So during those times of crisis, let's go within and let's meet our true selves. Let's nurture that part of the true self so it can speak louder, it can express more powerfully, so we can bring more of that to the world, because clearly and desperately the world needs it the most right now. And you have all the capacity within you to make it happen. So remember, all the miracles are coming to you. Stay open, express gratitude, and stay creative. Creativity is a great tool to feel more alive, to truly be a greatest version of yourself. So this is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you all love, blessings, and lots of power. For those of you who've been asking about our Etsy shop, we've closed it yesterday and it will stay closed until the 1st of January. So we can handle all of your orders till the Christmas. So hopefully you will receive them till the end of the year. You probably will, but we'll see what will happen with with all the shipment, and because in December there's much more work there, but I believe that it will all come to you at the divine time, like always. So thank you so much to all of you for your beautiful and amazing support, and for everyone who would like to send me a message or a question, you can add me on Instagram, AttractPassion, and see you there, my friends. Also, for all my art, you can find me on Instagram as well. My friends, see you in the next one. One love.